Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show y'all how I've been doing my brows recently. I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. So recently a lot of people have been complimenting my brows. You guys know this if you watch my videos. My brows are very sparse. I have really thin hair and I'm not a hairy person, and my brows are really sparse. Like, they could be really bushy but they'll still be light because they're really sparse. I've tried everything. It's not that I shaved them. It's not that I'm doing something wrong. It's just I naturally am like a sparse hair person. This routine has helped me tremendously because it's a complete different routine than what I've ever done. But I really hope you guys enjoy this brow routine because it's pretty freaking life-changing and it's very easy. So without further ado, before we get started, please give this video a huge thumbs up because that helps. So let's get started. All right, so what you're going to need is just 3 products. Basically what's in everyone's routine. The only important thing here in this feather look is the brow gel. I'm using the Sigma Tint and Tame Brow Gel in the shade Dark. There are different shades for this and I started recently using this and I'm just like so hooked because it's so creamy. The next product is a brow pencil. You're only gonna need the littlest bit of this. This is literally just to fill in the little sparse areas and that's it. I'm using the Anastasia brow pencil in the shade Ebony. I always use this because it matches, you know, my dark hair, period. And last but not least, you're gonna need some good old concealer. I'm gonna use a Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Light Neutral. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm so freaking excited. I'm gonna start by applying the brow gel. This brow gel I actually love because, I don't know if you guys could tell, the little brush spoolie is tiny. I've had this brow gel actually forever and I never really used it because it was tinted. I would always use a clear one, which I really liked. If you guys have been like a follower of mine, I was actually using the Benefit Tinted Primer, their Real Mascara. This was like a primer mascara and I was using it for my brows and it worked really good to like tint my brows, but I was doing like a different technique where I would do half of my brows or like a third of my brows. So I would start doing my brows like right here. I would just draw it naturally and then in the center right here, I would go in with the brow gel or primer mascara. I did not know it was primer mascara till like later on, but I liked it to apply in the inner corner because it was helping my brows just not look so intense in the beginning. That one was drying out, so I was like, I have to have something else, and I found this in my collection. I decided to use this first on my brows, so you guys are gonna see what I've been doing lately and it has worked tremendously for me. So I love that this spoolie is so like little. So before you go in and just go off, please be careful, like not touching your skin so much. So if you have to remove extra product from the little tube, then do that. Be very careful, and this is something, you know, that's gonna take time for you to adjust to, I guess, because it's so easy to touch the skin. But you wanna go in there so lightly and just try your best to just touch the brow hairs. And I slowly work my way over here. And notice I'm combing the brows upwards. So it does give you that laminated look in a way too. Ooh, you see that? It hasn't touched the skin yet, but it's already bundled up, so be careful. And go in there. Be very careful at the ends. And before this even dries up, I go in with my spoolie and fix up the brows that are upwards. Like, I'll kind of comb it a little bit. Like, you still want them to be faced upwards to give you that feathered look, but if you have to comb down a little bit, then do that because they could look a little crazy. Okay, before it does dry completely, I like to go in one more time. You could do this 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, depending how much you want your brows to be coated. The more coated you have them, the more hair is gonna look like you have. You just gotta be careful, like I said, because if you do go intensely, you will touch the skin. Like, I already touched the skin in the inner corner right there. I start to panic, dead ass, but just go in with your spoolie and like clean it up. It's okay, girl. The more you go in, the more you're gonna notice you are gonna touch your skin. So just gotta be hands-on with that spoolie. All right, so you see how the brow looks. It really does not have any shape right now, but that's okay. That's when you're gonna go in with your pencil. Basically what you're doing with this technique is just making your own brow hairs thicker. So this is my natural brow shape, but you can't really tell without the product. So as you can see, my brows are more in your face now. Now what we're gonna do, you're just gonna wait for it to dry. Obviously, you know, in the meantime, you go in with the other brow, but I actually do not want to touch this brow at all because I do want to show you guys the difference. I'm gonna wait for it to dry a little bit and I'm gonna go in with my brow pencil. So we're gonna move on to the brow pencil. As you can see, there's literally no shape to my brow. So I'm gonna go right under and literally do little brow hairs. I love this part because it starts bringing everything together and you don't want to even go over. This is just to fill in the little gaps. And the ends of the brows usually do not coat well, so just do like a little tail. Bam. And I also go just like, maybe like one little hair I'll draw in the front and just like try to rub it off a little bit because I don't want it to be intense. And that's literally all I do. I'm telling you, you're not gonna need basically any of your brow pencil, which this gets me so excited, you guys. You guys don't understand how fast I go through brow products, especially pencils. Girl, it will not last me a full month. So just knowing that I'm literally using like the tiniest bit for that step is just so relieving because bitch, she really be wasting her brow pencils, period. Okay, so that's literally it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And once you start cleaning up the brow, that's when you see everything come together. So looking at it like this, you're like, okay, brows are there, but not on fleek. No, once you clean it, that's when it just like, bam. I'm gonna just use a brow pencil. This is actually really thick and I never thought about using it. I started using it the other day. So we're gonna take my concealer and I'm just going to apply it right under here. And I'm gonna go right in, girl. So this is when the magic happens. This is where you're gonna see everything come together. So just go in and clean up. You're not even cleaning, you're just like highlighting. When I clean up my brows, that's when like I'm using actual brow products like a pomade and stuff like that. Oh, my AirPod fell off. Oh my God. I'm like getting used to this. She's a new AirPod girl. See, y'all can even see, like I'm listening to music as I get ready. They're like just dangling on my ears. Like, is there a way to wear AirPods? I'm so confused. I'm listening to, what is it called? What song is that called? Something, Juicy? Juicy, yeah, by Doja Cat. She's a queen. So once I got that done, honestly, I just go over my lid. I mean, you would naturally already use concealer to prime your lids for eyeshadow. So after I would do this step on both brows, I would then do my eyes, my foundation, and then once I got to my forehead with my foundation is when I would still use the brow brush and clean up around nicely. I think I'm gonna show you guys that after I have my eyes complete and foundation done, or should I do that right now? I should just do it right now, huh? Like I said, you could use concealer or foundation. I find foundation to look just a lot better. I think concealer can sometimes make it look just really in your face, and that's not the look we're going for with this. I pumped way too much foundation. Oops. I'm actually using my Beauty Creations Flawless Day Foundation in the shade FS 3.0. I'm gonna grab a little bit of product and we're gonna start cleaning up around. So once I get to the inner corner, I'm really careful right here where I fade the foundation. If you were to go just with like a foundation brush all over your forehead, you're kind of just defeat the purpose of it looking nice and crisp. All right, so just ignore the foundation on my forehead. But just take a look at the difference of my brow. You guys saw how little product of brow pencil I used, and this is coming from someone that has really sparse hair. Like, it doesn't matter the shape of your brows, because at the end of the day, you're gonna fill in the little gaps with a brow pencil. So even if you have really messed up tweezed brows, as long as you have some hair for the brow gel to grip, girl, you're good. And it doesn't look so crazy. It still looks like it's your brow hairs. And if you feel like if you need to darken up certain areas, just go in with a brow pencil and just fill those little areas up. Other than that, girl, I think we're good. I think I like this brow. The other day I did my brows like this, and a lot of people were just asking me like, girl, your brows look so good. I'm like, really? All right, I'm gonna do this brow now. Okay, so this is how the brows look right now. I feel like this one looks a little thicker. It's always gonna be like that, guys. I can never get my fucking brows right. So before I do any finishing touches, I'm actually gonna do the rest of my makeup. Once your makeup is complete, that's when you'll notice. I'll be back in a 1, in a 2, in a 1, 2, 3. So we are officially done with the entire makeup, and honestly, I feel like I'm living for the brows. I feel like, I don't even know. I feel like this one's a little thicker. This is the thing with brows, like I can never, ever get them the exact same. I don't want to like continue to mess with it because then I'm gonna ruin them. But you guys, that's basically how I do my brows, and it's like the easiest thing ever. And look how good they look with makeup on. I don't know about you, but I'm fucking living. It actually looks like it's my hair, and I didn't try too hard. I feel like just in general, this routine is a lot faster than actually drawing in your brows, you know what I mean? Because I feel like for me, I've been drawing in my brows for so long, you guys, and I always have like my good stage and my bad stage, and usually when they're like more natural, I don't regret them. I hope y'all try this out at home. If you guys actually try it, tag me on Instagram. I don't know, maybe people out there have done this already, because I know like with anything, people will be like, I tried that first. I've been doing this. If you have, congratulations, because damn, I just started doing this. And like I said, I literally recently was doing the brow gel kind of in the inner corner, and I would draw the rest of the brow, but it has completely changed because now I do pure brow gel at first and then go in with just a little bit of brow pencil. My routine stays changing, but I feel like for now I'm gonna do this routine. Anytime I have my brows like this, I have been getting like a lot of compliments, especially coming from someone that doesn't have literally any brow hairs. It is like probably the easiest way I've done my brows recently. I know I'm gonna get my brows microbladed soon. I literally have an appointment for next month, but with this whole quarantine, you know what, it might not even happen. So for now, I'm just gonna be doing this. I really hope it was helpful for a lot of you out there that have really sparse hairs like me. Share with your friends, with your mama, with your cousin. Anybody could do this, and I can't wait to see you rock your brows. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.